นี่ให้กดตังปีกับโบกเมากับตังปีทีวีขมายซอไหม
I am not here in this particular service to tell you how to get faith, but to tell you how to use the faith you already have. In the book of Romans chapter 12 verse 3 it says, God has given man the measure of faith. So we see by that faith is not something we have to get. It is something we already have. It is a gift of God to us, but we do have to learn to use it in the right way and at the right time. I am convinced after my experience in dealing with multiplied thousands of people that the average person is not aware of the faith that is in him. And second, that he does not know exactly how to release that faith. I believe the average person has a rather cloudy understanding of his faith. For example, I was praying for an individual in the prayer line one evening when this person said to me, Brother Roberts, I have all the faith in the world. I replied to that individual, that's your trouble. You still have it. It's one thing to have it inside you. It's another thing to release it, to make it a definite act of faith, and to believe God in a single
đây anh bài con mà chân nào việc học bị kia bị ảnh
is something you do.
đây chùm nưa
And
nè
when
kìa
you do it,
của Pentecostal nó cho là chùm nưa nè người
faith toward God.
chùm nưa nó
Contact is something tangible. It's something that you
có ai bài là mà sầm lên có
you do it to
Jester khai bị ca bà
to
con
receive from God.
cái hai thà hai contact cho bà con khi mà nó kia cho tôi đạp đấy mới sầm lên có là o ấy sầm lên cho ba là o nơi sầm lăng mơ cái nhé ca bị ca bà con là o nó bà con đấy tại vì cô viên tam style bà con đây còn ta mình bắt liên ta à chắc đây bằng liên Costco bà con đang tê đấy còn là giờ bị phê mấy cái kho thật tăng tê nhưng chú phê đấy màyដូច្នេះបញ្ហាណារឿងពួក Pentecostal ទៅទឹងទឹះនឹងយកខុសពី faith ជំនឿនឹងយើង use faith តែមិនកើតយើងមានតែយើងហ្នឹងគេថាភាគច្រើន Christian មានហើយ faith ហ្នឹងតែជំនឿហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែយើង use យើងប្រើវាមិនហើយតែយើងប្រើជំនឿមិន faith យើង use មិនគឺខុសទៅទឹងទឹះអំពីអត្ថន័យនៃស្អីជំនឿហ្នឹងឥឡូវមើលគាត់ចាស់
This is Richard Roberts. Since the beginning of my father's ministry, he has studied the Bible in depth on many subjects, one of them being the tithe and the offering. Now, some 40 years later, my father has received new insight from God on this subject. This new chapter of his study is called The Blessing. Let's join my father, Oral Roberts, as he sits down and teaches The Blessing from Pastor Paul Zink's church, New Life Christian Church in Jacksonville, Florida.
Turn to the first book in the Bible, the 14th and 15th chapter. But also I want you to turn over the New Testament, about the middle of it, to the book of Galatians. Everybody say Galatians. Galatians chapter 3. And I want to read the very heart of what I'm going to tell you today. This message is going to be in 3 sections, 3 parts. One will be from Genesis chapter 14 and 15, and from Hebrews chapter 7. That will be the first part of the message. The second part will be Malachi chapter 3. And the fourth part will be in Philippians. And the Spirit of God was upon them in such a way.
Cái có lại khơi nó quạt rồi nè bên ở bên này.
Stories are told in the Bible. They're aimed at who has come down upon this earth.
Từ nãy đây cuộc charismatic của Pentecostal. Ở đây on TV TVN đâu có TVN này. TV.
Who came to
ប្រយ័ត្នប្រយែងទៅមើលពួក TBN ហ្នឹងមនុស្សទៅហើយស្ដាប់មនុស្សច្រើនណាស់ស្ដាប់អូរបៀបចឹងឯងប៉ុន្តែមិនមែនថាគេខុសទាំងអស់នោះទេប៉ុន្តែយល់ខុសពីរឿងប្រោសជំងឺនិយាយភាសាដតីរឿង prosperity gospel រឿងមានរឿងបាននោះណាដូច្នេះឯងកន្លែងហ្នឹងឯងតែប្រយ័ត្ននេះមើលនេះបិណ្ឌហេតុគេ interview
Again, I am with my dearest friend, Dr. Oral Roberts, and we're talking about his most remarkable life ministry. On this portion today, I want to talk about the healing ministry and how
ហ្នឹងហើយបិណ្ឌហេតុហ្នឹងគ្រូខ្លាញ់ខ្លាយគ្រូដល់ប្រោសជំងឺសិតតែប្រកាសតែខ្លួនឯងប្រោសមនុស្សឲ្យរស់ឡើងវិញ
how I love
មាន
you.
រឿងអាស្រូវច្រើនណាស់ពួកអស់នេះ
And you know what we've been talking about your life. What a blessing just to hear you talk about it. I want to start this portion by asking you, how did your ministry get to be known?
Well, I guess I'd have to be honest and say that it began with a bang. I'm not talking about anything but a man trying to kill me. I was up preaching to a quite large crowd in the beginning of my ministry, and people were getting healed, and they were coming from everywhere. They were excited, and I was excited, and people were hearing about it and were fine.
អូខេឥឡូវស្គាល់ហើយឃើញហើយពួកអស់ហ្នឹងសិតតែរឿងប្រោសជំងឺ healing សិតតែអីប៉ុន្តែរឿងអាស្រូវនោះវាមិនចេះតិចទេនេះមើលមកជឿនេះមួយទៀតនេះ
Thank you for choosing this resource by Creflo and Taffy Dollar.
នេះមកជឿនេះមួយទៀតរឿងអាស្រូវរឿងដែលមានសិតតែ private jet 65លានណានេះឯងពួកនេះឯងដែលធ្វើឲ្យខូចគេឈ្មោះព្រះនាមព្រះយេស៊ូវខូចដល់គេអ្នកបម្រើព្រះអង្គទៅគេទៅឯងតែហ្នឹងវាថាគេនេះវាអាក្រក់វាបោកប្រាស់គេពួកនេះពួកបោកប្រាស់
Today, what I'm going to do is wrap up this series on financial stewardship. We've been, this is a,
ហើយសិតតែខោអាវដឹងសិតតែ
I'm so proud of
រាប់
our
ពាន់
church
ណា
for being
អាវ
able
ល្អ
to
ល្អ
sit for 2 months and
ណា
to listen to a
សិត
series.
នេះហើយសិតគ្រូខ្លាយខ្លាយប្រយ័ត្នទៅមើលទៅមើលទៅសិតខ្លាយខ្លាយ
Your source, but God would always
មិនមែនបង្រៀនសេចក្តីពិតត្រឹមត្រូវតាមគម្ពីរទេណា
They didn't lift you up out of a pit.
ហើយបើមិនជឿខ្ញុំទេគឺឲ្យទៅនេះគ្រាន់តែការចែកចាយបង្ហាញហើយនេះមួយទៀតដែរនេះ Joyce Meyer នេះ Joyce Meyer នេះមួយទៀតដែរនេះសិតតែគ្រូបង្រៀនខ្លាំងខ្លាយសិតតែព្រះយេស៊ូវសគត់នៅលើជាឆ្កាងហើយអត់ទាន់ចប់សពគ្រប់ទេ Joyce Meyer បង្រៀនថាព្រះយេស៊ូវទៅចុះទៅនរកទៅដដើមសោទៅវាយតប់ជាមួយអរិយសត្វតាំងនៅនរកនោះដើម្បីយកសោនៃនគរឋានសួគ៌មកវិញណាហើយមនុស្សច្រើនណាស់ស្ដាប់ទៅស្ដាប់មួយរៀនស្ដាប់អូចំណាយលុយជីកប៉ះអស់ទៅស្ដាប់ Joyce Meyer បង្រៀនខុសឆ្គងតពិសតពិសទៅតឹងទឹះអូផ្ទះដៃឲ្យស្ដាប់ណានេះឯងគឺគ្រូខ្លាំងខ្លាយទេបងប្អូនប្រយ័ត្នមែនតើនិយាយកុំស្ដាប់ទៅឲ្យទៅគាត់ថាមើលទៅស្ដាប់ទៅនេះឯងពួក charismatic ពួក Pentecostal នេះមួយទៀតនេះសិតតែពួកដែលបោកប្រាស់បង្រៀនខុសឆ្គងនេះ
Many are concerned about the future, and they wonder what will happen.
នេះហើយ
Darkness over
Kenneth
or will the light shine bright?
E
Yea, says
Hagen
the Lord of hosts, remember that you're in my hands.
ណា
Sunday, Sunday, Conday, Monday, Palonday. And Shikotora and Shikia Kadabra.
ពួកហ្នឹងដែលចេញមកពី Azusa Street នេះដែលណាតែ Pentecostal គេនឹងគេចេញមក
Nothing is better than that. But will people still be writing books about your church revival 100 years from now? Second reason that I believe that
មួយទៀតមិញនេះឃើញនោះ
Azusa Street is now just a quiet little alley near downtown Los Angeles. But 100 years ago, this was the site of a revival unlike any seen since the events of Acts chapter 2. Starting in April 1906, dozens, then hundreds, then thousands of Christians were baptized in the Holy Ghost at this rundown, ramshackle mission building. They spoke and sang in tongues, found a new
Sẽ
depth of prayer,
ទទួលប
saw
នជាមួយទឹក
healings
ដៅ
of
ព្រះវិញ្ញាណ បរិសុទ្ធ
miracles. He opened another Bible school.
ជាភាសា
One
ដ
of
ទៃ
his fervent followers there was a young black pastor, William Seymour.
នេះហើយ William Seymour ជនជាតិស្បែកខ្មៅនេះឯងដែលបង្កើតពួក Pentecostal Charismatic នៅ Hollywood នៅ Azusa Street ហ្នឹងនៅ Koreatown សប្តាហ៍ហ្នឹងនេះឯងបានស្គាល់ពីប្រវត្តិពួកអស់ហ្នឹងឥឡូវជួបម្ដងបានបង្ហាញឲ្យឃើញមួយចំនួនហើយយើងពឹងផ្អែកទៅលើគណៈនិកាយផ្សេងទៀតដែលគេល្អគេត្រឹមត្រូវគេសិស្សច្បងយើងដូច Lutheran ដូច Presbyterian នេះគេថាយ៉ាងម៉េចចំពោះពួកប្រុសជំងឺពួកអីអស់ហ្នឹង